Всем привет. Я еще болею, так что я опять на тишине. Приятного просмотра. И нас приступим.
I've heard of your deeds in fair traveler. That was justice well done.
Shalador found you. Excellent. I've puzzled out the hints from that last book, and I'm afraid the news isn't good. Your next trial is in a particularly nasty part of the Shivering Isles, a place called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent. Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure Daedric tomes. The chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that... I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very draining to translate these tomes. Don't worry about me. I can open the portal to the Isles for you straight away, if you'll allow me. Ah, Zoxus, give me strength. I'm all right, Adept. I just didn't realize how tired I am. Let me answer your question with one of my own. Do you know of dementia and mania? The Shivering Isles, the Oblivion realm you've been exploring on Sheogorath's mad errands, is primarily divided into two spheres. In mania, the colors are brighter than bright. Beautiful flowers bloom and creatures skitter through the underbrush. Dementia has dark shadows, overcast skies, and snarling beasts. Dark stone and rattling chains. That's why I'm so tired, Adept. Last night, my dreams were of dementia and the chateau of the Ravenous Rodent. Uncle Robier's vegetable garden was surprisingly calming. But read into the subtext and things quickly become dark. It's the tale of a plantation. The book describes a well-appointed guest house, a beautiful maze where you can while away the afternoon, and a sprawling manse with rooms upon rooms. Make of that what you will. Auriel make me truthful, I think so. Sheogorath speaks madness and breathes insanity, but when a Daedric prince strikes a deal, they pretend to keep their word. Well, think about it. He didn't have to give you any of the books if he didn't want to. If he's gone this far with his little game, why would he stop now?
Good. We've arrived. Welcome back to the Isles, Adept. We must be wary. This part of Sheogorath's realm is twisted and corrupt. I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles before. We're after the final tome, though, so we have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly Velost has suffered enough. Yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day, and Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tomes. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait. Do you feel that?
Not so fast there, Shalador. Only invited guests in the chateau. We have standards, you know.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Shally. And off you go. Ah, just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace. Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you. The game is a foot, or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs. But don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice... Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here, or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly. Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All 3 rooms are already occupied. Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though, just not fitting in. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to shove off? Catch? Such an untrusting soul. If there were a catch, I'd say it's the 2 of my guests are murderous cannibals. My advice? Don't let anyone... And remember, try to relax.
Be wary. Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
can hear someone out there. Hello? Yes. Wait, no! Is the master playing his games again? Wait, I mean scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios. They taste so yellow. Yes, yes! Evict me! Open the door right now! Or I'll peel off your face and wear it like a mask! I'll claw through this wood and tear out your succulent throat with my teeth!
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago. Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look! Are you room service or not? What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
Is someone out there? I can hear you moving. No, not at all. There are things skittering around in here. Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here. You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't look into my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
I can hear someone out there. Hello? Yes, yes, yes! Evict me! Open the door! Freedom! I'll add you to my wardrobe!
Is someone out there? No? No. Oh, don't evict. I just want to make you understand.
Hello? Yes, actually. What? Fine then. My advocate will be contacted. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it! It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally, regurgitating them. Nasty habit. Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze at the chateau. You simply must see it. Why do I need a reason for everything? Mortals, mortals, mortals! Always needing a reason to do things! For example, People like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy! Oh, jolly good, you're getting it! I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. Why don't you light a few braziers as you go? Improve the ambience. Find what hunts in the night now.
You faced darkness before, Adept. Remember your training.
No cheating, Salador! Don't ruin this for me!
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
I'm gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest. Does that sound fun, Shally? did you think? What was your favorite part? No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are. Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little manse, just behind me. I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel. And all of our family dinners. Ha! And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms. Aye, we have an old rhyme about him. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Well, something like that. Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Haskell.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway. most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years. Now, just hold on there. Haven't you been wondering why it's called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent? Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shally for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. Let me tell you the story of old Uncle Leo. Ah, a mortal after me own heart. Well, Uncle Leo was quite the ladies' man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold. As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to, you know. Right. Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely. So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto. Then, cheese for the smart skeever! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an atronach of my very own. Now, all his girlfriends are rats! Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. So, as the final act of a courteous guest, go kill Uncle Leo, will you? Give the old lug my lug before you rip his skull open, will you? always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now? Hilarious! I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! But I won't. Book's yours. Yes, yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador will be very happy with your new book. Of course, Velast has been the one doing all the reading, right? Send her my best. And tell her to read real close on this last one. Give Velast my best.
People think that manipulating magical energy...
You've returned. Do you have the... You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as a set. And we should be able to find Shalador's Island. Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round. Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. This business with the books you've been collecting, it's taken a lot out of me. These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring. Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
Only the braved. 1,000 pardons, but please do not stray too far from the walls while in our village. It is for your own safety, and ours. Our shops are still open for your convenience. Well, it's safe here. Outside, not as much, with the Gold Coast mercenaries looking for trouble. From the looks of it, you know how to take care of yourself. Honored Eraraldro should meet you, I think. He is our clan's elder, and I am his apprentice. His worries weigh heavily upon him, and I wish to unburden him. If you will help him, you will help us all.
Fighting only hurts those that cannot defend themselves. And with the troubles the houndsmen have brought about, I thought it was wise to prepare. I see now that I may have been mistaken. I hired the Colovians beyond our gate to protect us. But now, they're more of a threat than anything else. Soon, they'll tire of our excuses. The young one's eyes shine at the thought, but I won't let their blood be shed for my actions. And to act, I must know the Colovians' plans. Perhaps you'd be willing to help. The Colovians drink our wine and eat our food. They are waiting. For what? We must find out. I've heard of a courier's arrival within the hour. I need his message before it gets into Colovian hands. He comes from the north, set to arrive at a small camp just outside these gates. We must get the letter before anyone from the Gold Coast does. Search the campsite. If the courier is not yet there, lie in wait for him. I put my faith in you. Please, do not disappoint me. A matter of gold and a matter of pride. They've demanded more than agreed upon. Suspicious, yes? I believe they weigh two contracts, ours and another's. They wait on news from Colovia by courier. He comes from the north, set to arrive at a small camp just outside these gates. We must get the letter before anyone from the Gold Coast does. Search the campsite. If the courier is not yet there, lie in wait for him. I put my faith in you. Please, a matter of gold and a matter of pride. They've demanded more than agreed upon. Suspicious, yeah? As I said, I am not sure, which is why I must see that missive before it reaches the mercenaries' hands. Perhaps it is nothing. Perhaps it simply says to leave. But I cannot hold my family to perhaps. Most unfortunate that one had to die. Still, it's better one of their number falls than one of ours. You have the as I thought. They found their gold in a new employer. If you hadn't intercepted this, we would have been in a bloodbath. Come, this death will help us twofold, if you are willing to help us. mercenaries wish to fight, their blades must not be used against my people. So, we'll give them a new opponent. They'll soon realize their courier's lead. We must quickly return him to their ranks. Ah, my friend, you misunderstand. You will be the courier. My children stole the body as soon as you left. It lies upstairs. Let's see if his uniform fits you.
You talk to the girls, that's fine. You want more, you talk to me. You have to ask, I have nothing to tell you. When you know what you want, come talk to Rejmina.
Let's see these clothes then. Rejmina is deaf with needle and thread, should they need adjustment. A simple switch, friend. The Gold Coast waits for orders, and we will give them. Deliver this altered letter to their captain. Let one enemy kill the other. Nearby, a pack of werewolves stalks and waits. No doubt they would tear us apart, if not for the mercenaries in their way. As the Gold Coast and the werewolves fight, it would be best if few survivors live to tell the tale.
What's this? You're not one of my men. What are you doing here? New courier? Good to see some fresh blood in the ranks. Now, let's see that letter. Not what I was expecting. Curious. You're relieved, soldier. Unless you want to go werewolf hunting. Well, I'm not paid to question orders. Time to rouse these louts out of their cups. Look alive, soldiers. We've got wolves to skin.
My friend, I must speak with you. Good to see you in one piece. I take it the captain didn't have any, questions you could not answer. Very good. The Gold Coast mercenaries are nothing if not skilled at fighting. The werewolves will be no match for them. Honorable Iralodro spoke highly of your skill. We'd hoped you'd follow through with our little deception. Kill the commanders in the mercenaries' ranks. Make it look as if they fell to werewolves. You'll need a paw from a werewolf for the right marks. That should distract them for a bit. Iraraldro will be at the gates when you return. Be safe, friend.
have the heart of a true trickster. Ah, but no, they must consider a battle on two fronts. It will give them pause when the second courier arrives. We must close the net, and quickly. The ones in Colovia wait for a reply from the Gold Coast mercenaries. When they do not get one, they will send another courier, forewarned of treachery. Let us make sure none are left to answer the next message, shall we? We have the advantage. The mercenaries know only what they can hit with their swords. We Khajiit know when to put down the sword and take up a rose. Or in this case, a keg of rich drink. Oh, it will not be me, or you, I'm afraid. We extend this courtesy to our Gold Coast friends. I have a powder that causes deep sleep for many days. Afterwards, the user is too groggy to move, much less fight. It's not as simple as that, but yes, that is the first step. Take this powder and add it to the kegs in their camp. I've taken the liberty of offering some of my own vintage to them. A gift for their valiant battle.
That's not your brew, friend. Well? Hey, don't mess with the kegs. Think I'm not looking? Think again. Touch that again and I'll take that hand off.
hear much merrymaking. Perhaps that secret ingredient is good for more than a severe hangover. Strike? My friend, you have learned little from me. Now, we must gather our greatest resource, gold. We'll buy the loyalty of the rest. Jainda, one of the traders, has already pledged to aid our venture. If the other merchants contribute, we'll have enough for a tasty bribe. You know firsthand how adept the mercenaries are at killing. These people are merchants, but they know it too. Just ask nicely. Be persuasive, cunning. Somehow I think they will do as you say. No tricks necessary.
You'll need more than claws to get through well-forged armor. A small sword. Erarol is mad if he thinks I'll pay for his mistakes. But this now involves all of us. Take my promise. I'll offer my aid when he wishes. It won't be gold, but it will be of some value nonetheless.
I have traveled in search of the finest luxuries. Have you ever lain on a rug that once graced the steps of the White Gold Tower? Or drank from a cup forged in the bowels of Ash Mountain? Don't repeat yourself. I know what's at stake. You'll have support, but make sure Ararol remembers us after he's out of this mess.
I don't care how thick your skull is. Everybody needs a strong helm. Gotta protect our pretty faces, huh? Don't you think I know that? I hear them practicing day and night. This is about Aurora's scheme, isn't it? Well, I can't offer much, but whatever Aurora wants, he can have. I'd like to get out of this mess with my life and my goods, if at all possible.
They're starving. But they're starving.
Come quickly. They took Honorable Irarodro. The Gold Coast captain was very angry. She and her men took Irarodro captive. She said I could go free if I brought this message to you. I didn't want to leave my master, but you can help him more than I can. At the captain's tent on the hill. I'll make arrangements with the traders while you are gone. Please, help my master.
So, you're the one who's working with this beast? Funny, you look familiar somehow. We've been under their employ for a short while. I had questions about recent events affecting me and my men. He wouldn't cooperate, so I was forced to take him prisoner. I won't release him until I get answers. As you please. But if you make any effort to free him, I'll take action. Swift, bloody action.
It's too dangerous for you to be here. I told him to run for home, not for help. Psst, not so loud. To save us all, continue with the plan. If the mercenaries are bought off, the captain will have no support. She will be easy to take out then, but not before. No doubt the Bill has already gathered them together, but he's no good at negotiation, I fear. Ensure they get what they desire.
You returned. I kissed the 2 moons in thanks. The mercenaries await. The merchants arranged a strange bargain for them. I was expecting gold, but instead they brought entertainers. The mercenaries are less partial to riches and more to pleasure. I'm no good with such things. Entertainers, talking to them, I mean. You are a true friend to the Bandari. I'll tell you what I know. Each entertainer has a specialty of sorts that hopefully matches the tastes of the mercenaries. You'll just have to figure it out, I suppose.
My sword arm's getting stiff with all this waiting. Maybe I'll get some practice in before I leave. Yeah, I know. Sweet-tongued Khajiit told me all about it. Lots of promises, not much to show for it. So, when does the show start? No, not exactly. Was hoping for some refreshments beforehand, but I don't know what's decent around here. If you have anyone who can make a good sweet roll, that'd be great. That little one? She did smell nice, like well-roasted venison. Not that I'd eat her, but anyone who can cook like that, I'd be glad to meet.
What's it want from Fasadu? No more room, no more. Bring more sugar next. No, yes, let me be, stranger. Soon I will be able to sleep in peace. Soon. The dreams keep me awake. Why do they keep coming? Same face, same eyes. Fasadu.
Don't waste my time if you know what's good for you. Well, I'm a sellsword, so that's not a problem. Not in the market for gold, though. My boss can smell it a mile away. She'd know I tube-timed her, and then I'm right back where I started. I think I pulled a muscle, and it aches real bad. Don't go spreading this around. But someone to knead it loose would really hit the spot. I'm not sure about those Khajiit instruments. I might just fall asleep. Well, I guess a little sleep wouldn't hurt, eh? I'll try it.
I don't have all day to be waiting around. I don't know. I'm bored. Restless like. I want to punch something. Or someone. Aw, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking for a little friendly competition, you know? Got anyone that could go toe-to-toe with me, you think?
I saw 3 satisfied mercenaries leave here. Things went well then? The captain will have no one to support her should you attack. If there ever was a time to rescue Irarodro, this is it. Please, go quickly and make sure he hasn't been harmed.
I'd prepared myself for death. I'm glad it was unnecessary. Enough for me and mine to sleep well tonight. The mercenaries have no reason to attack if they gain nothing. They are a people without honor. I am glad for it. I have never been so grateful for it to be business as usual. Travelers will come again. We will flourish. Wherever you go, you may meet one of our kind. And we will know your name as a friend of the Bandari.
Dariel, I was supposed to die. Who's there? Dariel? No, you're someone else. Please don't kill me. I've nothing of value to steal. Then you're not a bandit? Thank the eight for small blessings. My brother Dariel wasn't as lucky. He thought he could outsmart the bandits in the ruins. Now he's gone. He'd do anything to find a cure for me. But all I pray for now is his safety. I've been sick most of my life. We came looking for a plant, one that grows by the light of an alien well. They say its sap can heal any malady. The bandits stopped us, but Dariel made a deal in exchange for passage. I haven't seen him since.
Привет, Сань. Я немножко приболел, не могу разговаривать сильно много. Не поверишь, супруга заразила. Думаю, еще денек-два, и потом все нормально будет.
Don't think because I'm wounded that I won't defend myself. The Stranglers won't have much to devour after I'm done with you. Dane's still breathing? Then I've still got a reason to go on. I have to get that plant sap before it's too late. What? Why would you risk your neck for us? I'm not in a position to argue. The plant should be near the Iliad well. Be careful of the Stranglers. They don't care whether their meat is dead or alive. Hardly keep my eyes open. I hope I don't bleed out before I can get back to Dane. Did you find the plant? I still can't believe you came along. Me and my brother, we were orphaned. Haven't been able to rely on anyone but ourselves since. This sap will give Dane a fighting chance. Let's go.
Секундочку, еще приду.
Dane's not looking good. I need to get him out of here. Don't think either of us would have made it if you hadn't come along. I don't say this very often. Thank you. It's all we have to hold on to right now. I have my doubts, but I need to stay strong for Dane. But even so, this was all worth it. Just to know there's still good people in this world. People like you. We've got the sap, brother. One trip to the alchemist, and you will be right as rain.
Dariel, I didn't think I'd see you again.
We're sticking together from now on. I promise.
Good to see. Are you with the Thalmor? Oh, thank Ifra. I knew they'd send help. They wiped our camp out. When the patrol disappeared, I thought... Wait, where are the rest of you? The Fists of Thalmor. They sent a patrol, but they were attacked. I couldn't watch. There was nothing I could do. If you're not with them... I don't know. When they attacked, it was a rout. We couldn't defend ourselves, but the Thalmor... It might be possible. This is a lot to ask, but could you have a look? Maybe someone's still alive in there. Be careful in there. There are things in the shadows. I didn't get a good look at them. They swept through the Fists of Thalmor like a storm of arrows. There was nothing I could do but run. The survey team gets supplies from them every month. I tried to warn the Fists of Thalmor before they entered the forest. I was too late. Until a few years back, Wilding Run was a village. Not a large one, but enough to be missed. They all vanished. No one knows what happened, save that the Hound once set foot here. The Thalmor sent us to investigate. They say he was once a Bosmer, and this was his home. With all the destruction he's brought upon us, it seemed reasonable that he may be the cause of the disappearances. Now, I'm the only one left.
Секундочку.
Dead. Like those fists of Thalmor. The creatures set upon us at night. If I hadn't been up late doing research... I don't like to think about it. Can we talk about something else?
Insane! Get out of here! Run while you still can. There's no telling when they'll strike again. You must be insane. Guess I won't question my good fortune. The ones I've found are dead, but I haven't seen a sign of Captain Trelawney or the Lieutenant anywhere. There's some tracks, but they don't make any sense. Surveyors' camps. Hopefully some of them made it out. I'm not optimistic. After that, we should search the ruins. We could try the Overlook, but that's a far trek. The dead. You may have noticed, but they're a lot more lively here. Put one down and it just gets up again later. If you see a corpse, signal me. I have some arrows that might do the trick. As quickly. We're in the canopy without our climbing hooks. Let's not waste time. I should. Been a Jaxper for many years. Joined the Fists of Thalmor when the Dominion started recruiting. Figured they would need a guide. Turns out I was right. No, but every few years this part of Valenwood gets restless. Lights in the forest, pebbles flying around. It's different every time. I've never heard of it getting this bad before. Jaxper arrows. Useful for hiding bodies when, well, sometimes you don't want them lying around. Tips coated in a special oil. Nothing magical, just speeds things up a little. Hard to come by. I've only a few left. I served a Green Lady for years. Venorial, and one before Guerry. When the Dominion formed, some of us Jaxpers joined as a show of good faith. And, well, High Elves aren't exactly known for their forestry. Strong, taciturn, figured actions spoke louder than words. A true Green Lady, if there ever was one. When she passed, we all felt it. The Jaxper especially. Good. We don't have much time. Sets of tracks. One moving slowly, the other limping. We're getting close.
stones made by a sword, and tracks heading south. Heavier going than coming, so they must have took something from here.
Forever. Just the two of us. You'll see. You won't take and see me.
Marathi swore to protect her. Keep his quiet. The rain's washed away any sign of tracks. Let's keep moving. Lieutenant Yvonne! Your hat. Who did this?
Captain, you've got to stop him.
Trapped, captured with a snare of Daedric magic. He will be made into the ones you have fought, or killed if proven too weak. If you wish to free him, be warned. You may take his place. One who is eager to end the horrors of this place. I am a shadow of Ulthorn, the one who is called the Hound. I seek to make amends. We should make haste. He slips further away with every breath. Prepare yourself. The journey is difficult. Close your eyes. you ready to free your friend? Not much time left. Allow me to clear your eyes. There. A bit more in... the prison of the mind. Built for who I once was. Hircine gazed into my soul, turning memories into a torturous labyrinth. One part of me escaped, and Hircine made it into a weapon. Deep within the prison, where gamekeeper Ozai cracks his mind like a nut. If she succeeds, she will hollow him out and make him into one of her servants. His shell will roam Nirn, hunting and killing everyone he ever knew. Simply pass this barrier. See the items on the table? 3 memories meant to steal a hound's resolve. Choose correctly, and the barrier falls. Choose poorly, and her servants will have fresh prey. An echo of Ulthorn, before he became the Hound. When he left this place, his hunt for the Green Lady consumed him, exactly as Hircine intended. Everything else was left behind. I was left behind. A forge. Instead of steel, it shapes flesh. Instead of fire, it stokes the soul. Here, Hircine crafted his hound, a living weapon driven by passion. Gamekeeper Ozai is not so discriminating. They build a crude army of dead flesh. Hircine, a tyrant from oblivion. Hircine, who is half the conscience of man. He is the father of werebeasts and thrills in the hunt, no matter the prey. I was a hunter once. When the Green Lady rejected me, I searched for aid. I came to Wilding Run and found Hircine waiting for me. He turned my love into an obsession, twisted it to his infernal purposes, and I became his hound. To capture the Green Lady, I would think. The strongest of the Bosmer, greatest hunters of Nirn. How could Hircine resist such formidable prey? He sought her as a trophy for generations, and I was the key. A forge. Instead of steel, it shapes flesh. Instead a harvester of souls. Hircine used her to create this prison. She crafted the perfect madness from my memories. Hircine did not abandon this prison. He gave it to Gamekeeper Ozai, and she created an army of husks from Hircine's conquests. She seeks to overrun the Valenwood and slaughter its people. I cannot allow that. In life, I laughed. Some say I was mischievous. An impractical present for a practical woman seemed irresistibly witty. one of these will unbar the way. Choose carefully.
first kill. Then you... How could I not? But the spinners have summoned me. I must go to Sylvanar.
Choose carefully where you place your mark. Only one will open the path. impossible.
If the spinners say I am, then I must be. We weren't meant to be.
No, you must refuse. Quering, we will not be torn apart like this.
Hawthorne, please. My part in the story is over.
Then the story is wrong. We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
No, Thor. Not that one.
You remind me of my old... In my darkest hour, I prayed to every god and creature on Nirn. I was desperate. I needed a way to change what was. Change the story of the Bosmer. I found it here. We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
You shouldn't have come, Althorn.
Fear him, Quering. With Hircine's aid, we could...
The Daedran Prince. I won't see anymore. If you think I turn against my people, you're mad.
I don't care what it takes. Quering, I won't let this die. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Then stop. My duty is to my people. I will protect them from any threat, even you.
Quering.
Take back the amulet, Althorn. Take it. And remember what we once were.
This isn't over. This is not the end. Ahead waits Gamekeeper Azar. Not there. Strong enough to overcome him.
Once again, have mercy. I can't remember. Strong vessel for us to fill. We'll deny it when it gets in.
At last, Gamekeeper Azai is defeated. The tortured souls now avenged. Long have I waited for this day. Back to Wilding Run, where he'd be safe. I couldn't stop her from capturing him, but I can undo the damage she's done. He won't remember much. I know the horrors Gamekeeper Ozai can wreak upon an unprotected mind. None should have to endure that agony. I cannot leave this place. It is bound to me, and I to it. I'll find a way to destroy it, even if it destroys me in the process. At last! Gamekeeper back to Wilding Run. Of course! You need only You've saved countless souls. Gamekeeper Ozai's army threatened to engulf all of the Valenwood. Its people can ill afford another threat in these troubled times. Farewell, friend.
Where am I? The attack. The lieutenant was injured. I pulled him into a bush to hide. After that... voices. Dead ones. I struck at them. The lieutenant, he isn't... My scout? Corporal Brulenith? And Sergeant Dagler might still be alive. She'd be camped at our fallback position. I must go to them. Thank you for all you've done. I'd be dead if you hadn't come. Give me a moment. To get my bearings. Let's go over events on the way back.
denied me my vengeance in Canarthi's Roost. Had my beloved Sylvanar still lived, he would have approved of your mercy. It's your wisdom I need now. Tell me, would you aid my cause? My time as the Green Lady has passed. When I died upon the shores of Piantania, I was drawn to rest in this sacred grove, Treehenge. All of my kindred rest here, since they first set foot upon Valenwood. Something blocks my entrance. Something vile. The Hengekeeper would know better than I. She is nearby, in the roots below. Seek her out. Banish whatever darkness shadows this grove. Thank you. Oh, and when you meet whoever's responsible for this, twist the knife a little. Just... With the swiftness of the green, I swam to the shores of Piantania, home of the Sea Elves. There, I visited my wrath upon them. I tore at flesh and bone. I cut until my arms went limp. I rent until my legs fell out beneath me. Ha! I gave them no such pleasure. Their greatest warrior found me spent atop their highest sea tower. He grabbed my hair, hoping to take my head as a prize. So I grabbed him and leapt into the waves far below. The look on his face.
Be careful if you're going through to Treehenge. The Spriggans have been on guard ever since the worm cults invaded. I haven't been able to convince them to let anyone pass. If I don't get to the grove soon, it'll be too late. Fenoriel, nothing should block her entry to the sacred grove. Perhaps this is all related. Normally, the Spriggans allow me to come and go freely, but now they rage and won't let me through. We need to do more than that. The matrons must be awakened. Disturbing Treehenge's roots should do the trick. They'll know what to do. Give me a moment. I'll be right behind you. They were the mortal hosts of the Green Lady when they were alive. For their sacrifice, they interred here. Usually, it's quite peaceful. Not quite. The Green Lady is a Bosma and a force of nature. When one Green Lady dies, another one takes the Green Lady's power into herself. Power and soul unite, which creates what we know as the Green Lady. Once the body expires, we bring the soul to rest here in Treehenge. Forever, I suppose. The spinners then begin the tale of the next Green Lady. I don't know for sure. I expect the souls of the matrons are steeped in the power of the Green Lady, even through death. I've heard the matrons know all the memories and experiences of prior vessels. One Green Lady, so many lifetimes. I can't pretend to know, but if the worm cult is here, they want the matrons' souls for some vile purpose. Treehenge is the resting place of the vessels of the Green Lady. When the Green Lady's mortal body dies, we bring their souls to this holy place. It's as much a library of knowledge as a tomb. It is my duty as Hengekeeper to know all of the Green Ladies. Fenoriel was the last, before Quberg, I mean. Fenoriel loved her Sylvanar so much. She died soon after his assassination on Canarthi's roost. Who can say? The bond between Green Lady and Sylvanar is such that neither can live long without the other. Some would say she died of a broken heart. But knowing her, she broke more than a few sea elf hearts from their chests before she faded. Are you here as a friend or an enemy?
Strangers, intruders, all the same. You distract us from our duties. Be gone, before the ritual is disturbed further. Yes, they are. We've told them to leave, and just like you, they've ignored us. But they would need the Holy Seed to harm Fenoriel. The Spriggan Guardians will stop them, and Fenoriel will enter our leaves and branches, safe forevermore. A temporary insanity, brought on by the Worm Cult. They will remain steadfast to their duties. Once the Spriggans have cleansed the cultists from Treehenge, she will be able to take root. Are you a living servant of the Green Lady? Can you keep her safe? Humph. I suppose she may have need of you, but I still don't like trusting outsiders. Something's not right. They're pulling me away.
The necromancers pulled Fenoriel away. What could they want with her? Then we must take her back quickly. There is an altar not far from here. It's used to ready a soul before it takes root. Perhaps it can also be used to bring her back to us. You must wash the shrine clean with the moon and stars. It will serve as a beacon to Fenoriel. Though without a place to root, I don't know how long she'll be able to hold on. Moon kisses the rivers flowing through here in beams from the sky. The stars travel on gossamer wings, in torchbugs gracing frond and leaf. Take them to the altar, and they will guide her back. Go, now! You must not delay!
Please help. To think all of our research ruined. It's all those savage cultists' fault.
Never mind me. It was a balance, a sacred trust. The worm cult came and broke that trust with the mammoths, and now we were simply observers, but they struck, destroying countless documents.
The cultists, aren't you listening? No time. Take whatever ivory you can find to Venendel. In my notes, he'll want them. The cultists took so many carvings for their own purposes. Got to retrieve them somehow. The poison. My time has come.
Going on? I feel so strange.
Yes, I heard
heard them whispering, felt their blackened magic. They seek to turn me into an abomination, all of us. We were all once the Green Lady. The bond between us is strong, but tenuous so long as I'm not yet rooted. If they corrupted me, it could spread through us all. I need to take root in the seed before it's too late. I'll take root in Hingekeeper Lower for as long as I can.
I think I felt her. Did you find her? I knew it wasn't my imagination. She must need something to cling to. I'm here, my lady. I will protect you. Fenoriel can't stay with me for long. If she weakens much more, she'll never take root in Treehenge. And if that doesn't happen, well... They sense the worm cult grows desperate. Fenoriel must join Treehenge before the worm cult can capture her again. The fiends have turned to the Spriggans for information. They're tormenting them, driving them mad. They must know the Spriggans are the true guardians of the Grove. You've got to help them before they're completely destroyed.
abhorrent. Oh, pardon. I did not see you arrive. Are you another pilgrim to Treehenge? Be wary of the cultists. There is no telling when they may strike. Excellent. The cultists use the mammoth's ivory for fetishes and their dark rituals. And what of Aniaste? Will she be along shortly? Oh, I see. There will be time enough to mourn her after my work is complete. The cultists carve the ivory at their camp. Acquire their ceremonial knife, and we can put a stop to this. Yes, of course. The knife must be destroyed as well. Throw it in. Fascinating. You see them, don't you? This will make a marvelous addition to my studies. Indeed. Well, perhaps my time is not yet at an end here. I cannot leave such a phenomenon undocumented. Thank you for your aid in uncovering these creatures. Their suffering is regrettable, but I will see to it that it is not forgotten.
Your courage and compassion are welcome, but I fear it's far too late for anything to be done. The cultists have all but destroyed us. They killed Treehenge from the roots. Fenoriel must live if we are to heal. The cavern you first entered holds Treehenge's roots. Within is the holy seed, cast off from the first sprout. Find it, and bring it to Fenoriel. It will allow her to root and flourish. Existed before the Green Pact, before the Bosmer learned to calm their forms, before the Green Lady and the Sylvanar. It will heal, Fenoriel. Take it to her before she dissipates. It will act as a vessel for Fenoriel's essence. Bring it to her and she will fill it. Be quick. Fenoriel's life force scatters to the winds. Take this. This seed existed.
You're alive! I thought they might have taken you too. They came. Fenoriel's so weak, she couldn't fight back. One of the cultists captured her, but they didn't get far. I'd know if she left Treehenge. Up the path, near the great tree at the center. They're trying to rip her from Treehenge. Fenoriel's still fighting. You've got to save her. I don't know how long she'll last. Follow me. I'll show you a shortcut. Fenoriel is with you. Can I see her? There's nothing holding her together. Any moment she could just disappear. I couldn't stop them before, but now I know what I must do. The matron said she's withering, too weak to take root, but I won't let it end this way. I can give my life energy to Fenoriel. It will give her the strength she needs. There's no time. She's fading away as we speak. I must make this sacrifice for the good of the Henge. For the good of the... I'll do anything to see Fenoriel take root in this sacred grove.
matrons, the leaves, the drops of rain, the whole forest all around us. And over it all, I can hear the Green Lady. She gave her own life force to save me. I couldn't take it all, not after all she's done for us. For now, she sleeps. We'll tend to her until she recovers from this ordeal. I think so. I can feel again. My roots go deep into the earth. It stings a bit. The matrons want to thank you, but I fear their pride prevents them. So I will. Thank you. Because of you, I finally joined my sisters. I feel like we're old friends already. Perhaps the four of us can heal the Spriggans and drive the worm cult away for good. It'll be like being the Green Lady once again.
На этом я закончу сегодня. Уже не могу, уже спать хочу. На горло еще пойти прополоснуть. Всем спасибо. Всем хорошего вечера и всем бай-бай.